Morning, y'all. Look, a honey girl. We cuddle, snuggle, snuggle, cuddle, huh? Beautiful soul, extremely blessed to have you. Who's your cutie pie? You're the cutie pie. So, I'm trying to stay out of the political thing, but it's kind of hard not to with all the nonsense going on. So, the Antifa, I guess it stands for Antifascisto, which was Germany back in the day, I guess before Hitler and stuff. I looked it up a little bit. I talked to the guy out here doing landscaping. He knew about a lot of stuff. It's cool to listen to people, and then you generate your own opinion. You just can't follow somebody and drink the Kool-Aid. If that, what that means, right? So I'm watching Seeds at the border. It's a good show. But I think they're trying to compare what's going on right now to Germany, where they rounded up people that disagreed with the Germans, Communist Party, whatever. And then they just started getting everybody that didn't agree with them and stuff. In my opinion, which really doesn't matter, I guess, but this is nothing like that. It's nothing like what happened with Hitler and all that shit. People just, they want to say it is just so they have more power and they can go like, oh my God, this is what's going to happen. Just like, what Hitler did, Trump is nothing like Hitler. Give me a fucking break. They just don't want positive stuff. And with positive stuff, since there's so much negativity going on right now and so many people here that are unvetted, sleeper cells, I've talked to so many people. I mean, that's what you got to do is talk to people. And there's a lot of fucking nut jobs out there. And I've explained a lot of the stuff I ran into. And people tell me because I'm bipolar, I'm crazy. And no, dog. There's a lot of crazy people. And like what Charlie Kirk said, when this kid's like, I like when he had, I love Charlie Kirk, man. And that picture of his dog, that's just like, that really hits home, But, it's just, people are just so like, follow the leader, But, when Charlie Kirk got killed, that showed right then and there what true evil is, what people are capable of. And, he just was the platform for people just to disagree, I say you agree to disagree. You'll never be able to work it out. But the thing is, in my opinion, they just want everybody fighting. So united we stand, united we fall. People won't agree on shit, I mean, that's normal. Nobody's cookie cutter. But there's common sense and there's nonsense, I mean, there's shit going on in Portland. Who knows how much of that stuff is like, pumped up, fake, whatever. It just... when Trump said you can't fix stupid, it's true. You can't fix narcissists. People will not look in the mirror and make that change, like Michael Jackson said. People will point fingers at you. I've had it done all the time with me. People can't back it up. I mean, look at Charlie Kirk, He believed what he believed, Did I 100% agree with everything he believed? Well, probably not, because I'm not a religious person. But I'm spiritual. I believe in dog. It's got spelled backwards. So... but I grew up Catholic, so, end the discussion right there. But Honey Girl and I, we met some cool Mormons that we're going to meet up with again. And they don't really want anything from people. To me, they just want good stuff, What's wrong with that? And, God is in everything, If people believe in, higher power, that's great, As long as it doesn't lead them to do, horrible things, But that's not generally the case. And I think that, it would be nice if I say like, if we don't, in my opinion, we don't really need a presidential party. It's just a puppet, to do things and pulling the strings. But I think with Trump being a business person, it's different. I think if I have to hear for the American people one more time, they honestly don't really care about any people, in my opinion. So, I see it going on all the time. And that's why Honey Girl and I are leaving California. And to where? I don't know. I mean, every place is fucked up, I think. No wonder why people climb Mount Everest. But it just, like I said, I try to stay out of the political thing. But I talk to people. Talking to that guy, explaining what the anti-fascista party was. I looked it up too, and now people are just kind of using that as saying that, oh yeah, look at now, then all the soldiers rounded up. But that was different. It's nothing like that. That's not the way it's gonna go. Plus, the fact is, American patriots, American patriots would never let that happen. You don't realize how many people up here, when Trump almost got killed, we were up camping and then the fire pushed us up further. But I came down to do laundry in Chico, and this guy goes, "You ready to roll?" And I'm like, "Well, honey, we rock and roll every day." He goes, "No, Trump almost got assassinated." I go, "Honey, let's go. Get the laundry. Honey, we're going right now. Let's go back up." And the same time, well, not exact same time, a time before, I talked to this guy that was batshit crazy. He told me that he used to have this pedophile, killed him, and the sheriff or the deputy knew about this, and he said, if you ever do it again, then I'm going to get you in trouble. And I was just like, well, it's just a pedophile. I go, but this guy's walking the streets. Yeah, and if it was just a pedophile, then I'm like, well, no one's going to miss that. But, he's walking the streets, and he just gave up this, and then, he was like getting mad at his dog and stuff, and I'm like, you better not get mad at your dog. You can just say tough love, but you better not do anything weird. And so I just said, you know what, this place is screwed up. Chico's horrible. And so Basils in Mendocino County, where we're going Friday, if everything works out right, get my rental, go get all that crap, I can sell more shit for less, and just get enough money to buy something else and go, I don't care about California anymore. California is supposed to be a place where you can make your dreams come true. It's more like your nightmares, okay? Now, people walk by you, don't even look at you, I had one guy walk by and say, "You want to buy some AirPods?" And I'm like, I ain't putting nothing in my ear, okay? Especially like negativity and narcissism. And, in that time before Red left, those two guys stopped and said, "It'd be great if your dog fought that other dog across the street." And I'm like, "Get the fuck away from me right now. You're fucking stupid. That's horrible. Why would you even want to see that?" And then, the guy up in Crescent City swinging a machete outside the drive-thru, and then the police roll by like 3 to 5 minutes later. Keep going. Did they see him? I don't know. And then the schizophrenic guy that was following Honey Girl and myself, thinking that I was filming him, and I wasn't. And then I had to lead him away from a girl who had these headphones on, who wasn't paying any attention, using tunnel vision. I said, go the other way, because he would have started following her. It just, there's so many people that I've talked to that are fucking crazy. And they're walking the streets because their mental health is so screwed up. It almost killed me by putting me on the wrong meds. So I have no faith in humanity. Just how you go myself. That's why I don't post on TikTok anymore. I don't even think I'll post this. I'll probably just put it on YouTube. Because TikTok will probably fucking block it. They usually do with all my shit. And that's why I've been banned 4 times for life. And then I don't really care though, because it's not I don't want likes. I don't really care about that shit. I go out and do shit, Like, this is the longest I've slept in a while. I probably made up for the last fucking 4 or 5 years sleeping this long. Now my body feels really broken and hurt. And I feel like I'm going to fall apart. But then I get up and keep going. Like I'm doing right now. Beep boop.